I'm Rhonda Contos, RS Contos on the forums. I have a panic disorder, so this is a big deal. I wasn't going to come up here because of that, but I said, no, I've got to come up and, because there's some, okay. 3 years ago, my health got really, really bad. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't take a shower. Needless to say, I couldn't do anything. I started having panic attacks really, really bad. I didn't know what they were. And it's hard to find the right doctors too. I also didn't know at the time. I got a doctor that diagnosed me with having collagenous colitis, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's an inflammation within the colon that doesn't show up on the colonoscopy except with the biopsy. And what happens is you start having extremely bad bouts of diarrhea that is uncontrollable. So I didn't go very many places. And when you combine that with the panic attack, well, then I find out that not only do I have that, I have gastritis and I have Hashimoto's. So we've just got a lot of good things going on there, don't we? At that point, I was probably on 8 different meds, along with supplements, and now I'm down to 2. I'm down to 2 prescriptions, and I have a probiotic I take, but I have a new cure for colitis. The doctor wanted me to take something that was $900 for 90 pills. And needless to say, I asked him, first of all, did you know it cost that much? And so what I've done instead is I take the probiotic that he recommended, and I started alfalfa. And I know it works. You want to know how I know? Well, it's a little graphic, but if I don't take the alfalfa in the morning or in the afternoon, the next day, I'm in the bathroom the whole day. So that tells you right there, it's working. It's soluble fiber, it works. I needed to get the panic attacks under control because they got so bad I wound up in the emergency room because my blood pressure spiked to stroke level. I started T-tapping from a website. I think it was Mary's website. I'm not real sure. Just doing PBS, my muscles were quivering so bad. Webra came over and she said, you might want to take it a little easy here. And I was determined to get through it. Even though my muscles were jumping, she said, if you lift your big toe, it might help the muscles stop jumping so much. So she could see it happening. But I thought, no, I'm going to do this. I had an opportunity to take a one-on-one with Kirsten, and she told me I was strong. She said, Rhonda, you were stronger than you know. She said, I've had you just do some very advanced moves, and she said, not only did you do it with me, but you did it well. She said, your core is a lot stronger than you think. I was like, well, does that mean I have to push myself more? but anyway, it's really, I can't believe you're just sitting there either. It's meant a lot. It's helped give me my life back. I get out of bed now with energy, not every day. I still have my bad days, but for the most part, I have energy now, and it's due to T-Tapp, and I'll be a tapper for life.
So thanks for sharing. Okay.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Contos, and I'm from...
Sorry, that's her name. Okay, Rhonda, she remembers you.
I'm from Carmel, Indiana, and in 2006, my daughter went off to college, and my world kind of came out from under my feet. I knew she was going to college, but the full impact of it didn't really hit me until we had dropped her off and we went home. And at that point, I stopped going anywhere. I stopped going to the store. I stopped in everything. I've been a very active person, and I sat on the couch. So the other person who talked about those days where you just kind of, yeah, I had lots of those days. I started having panic attacks so bad that I stopped going to the grocery store. And in October, when I came to the first retreat, coming up here, I about shook. I mean, I probably lost inches just shaking, just talking. Because coming up and talking in front of people, I had isolated myself. I didn't see friends. I didn't go to church. I did nothing but sit. I held my couch down. I was worried that gravity was going to make it go up in the sky. I finally started going to a therapist who was helping me work through my panic attacks, and that took a while to get the right therapist. And when I did that, I finally thought, I need to move. My husband, bless his heart, bought me like a $1,200 elliptical that I would do for 40 minutes and then sleep for an hour and a half. So I thought, well, this isn't working. I need to find something that doesn't stress me or make me feel more tired afterwards, because the whole point of exercise is energy, right? Well, I wasn't experiencing that. And so I found T-Tapp, and I did the try it before you buy it. So I started that, and I did really well. But now entering a challenge wasn't in it either, because was I going to take a picture? No. Put that out somewhere? No. And this time I still almost didn't do it. My husband was out of town, and he was the only person I felt comfortable with those clothes on, right? My son, who's almost 18, bless his heart, he says, well, Mama, I'll take your pictures. And I was like, are you kidding me? Stand in front of my 17-year-old son in this? And he kept saying, no, let me do it, because Dad won't be home for 2 days. You'll be too late. So I went ahead and let him take them, and I got very depressed in looking at them. And it was a hard thing for me to do, but I went ahead and pushed that send button. And to show how far I've now come is I start graduate school on August 23rd.
I know, congratulations.
And when I hit that send button to register for those classes, I was like, am I sure? But see, it really was T-Tapp. It's meeting all these people. I might not have a lot of friends in Indiana, but I have a lot of T-Tapp friends.
Aw.
And
we love you. I tell you what, since I've not seen you since October, and what's really cool about T-Tapp is that people look younger as they get. T-Tappers continue to look better every year. Your skin and your face is 5 years younger since I last saw you in October. You are glowing. Oh my gosh. And you've had to go through the medications and eliminate this and do this and do this, which, thank God, T-Tapp's an elimination workout. It is, all that lymph. You look great.
Thank you.
You look younger now. So obviously what's working, keep doing it.
yeah, and that's the thing for me. Like now I'm still doing the workouts, but I'm riding my bike. It makes me feel like a kid. You know that feeling with the wind blowing in your hair on your bike? Yeah, it's great. So I do that in addition to the workout. On Sundays I do both. And before this I would have never, I couldn't exercise.
Well, you can talk on stage. Look
And
at
I
you.
can talk
you
on
guys,
stage.
You have no idea. You're like,
Yeah.
we were all doing prayer. Please, God, give her the words. Give her the words. Because she was like holding the, we were all like, you can do it. Yes, now you're going to be back in grad school. And who knows, in a year I'll be calling you doctor. I am very, congratulations.
Thank
you. It really
you.
makes me proud.
And it's
you. But you had to do it.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
had to do it. You had to do it.